In this week's video, we are diving into part 2 of my Kangaroo Island series. If you missed part 1, make sure you go back and check it out, especially if you're planning a trip, as we uncovered so many hidden gems across the island. This week, the adventure continues as we explore the rugged beauty of Flinders Chase National Park before making our way up the east coast to discover some of the island's best beaches, incredible wildlife, and also get into the water to do some pretty epic spearfishing as well. So let's get into it and I'll show you guys all the best spots. Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. So we are currently in the Flinders Chase National Park on Kangaroo Island, and this video I will be showing you guys almost like that southern end of Kangaroo Island, which we are yet to explore. But yes, kicking it off here at West Bay Beach. We did camp out here, which is like a four-wheel drive only access beach. Highly recommend it. However, the road in is questionable to say the least. It's like 13 kilometers of like corrugated road, but you are greeted with this beach behind us, which is honestly stunning, and with limited campsites you do get most of it to yourself, so I do recommend it, but there are definitely other spots in the area. So this morning we are going to be kicking it off in the national park by heading out to Admiral's Arch, but first things first, I need some coffee, so let's get into it and I'll show you guys all of the beautiful spots in this area. So we just stopped off at the Bunker Hill Lookout, and I almost forgot about this road that we're about to drive down. So this particular lookout literally gives you like mostly panoramic views on a clear day. It is a little bit cloudy, but in saying that, we are passing back through here after we head out to Admiral's Arch and Remarkable Rock, so it might be a little bit clearer then. But out here there is also like the most Instagrammable road on Kangaroo Island, I would probably debate. So let's check out this spot and we'll head on over to Admiral's Arch. So I've just stopped off at the lighthouse, and then from here we can head down to Admiral's Arch as well as Weirs Cove as well. Flinders Chase National Park is one of Kangaroo Island's most iconic destinations, celebrated for its rugged landscapes, dramatic coastlines, and incredible wildlife. This was established back in 1919 and is one of South Australia's oldest national parks, and it's also a sanctuary for kangaroos, koalas, seals, and even the rare Cape Barren geese. Whilst you're in the area, don't miss out on Admiral's Arch. This is an impressive natural rock formation where you can actually watch all of the playful fur seals basking in the rocks below. Another must-see is the park's standout attraction, the Remarkable Rocks. These massive granite boulders, sculpted over 500 million years by wind, rain, and sea spray, form a natural art gallery perched high above the ocean. Their bold orange hues and dramatic shapes make them a photographer's dream and probably one of Kangaroo Island's most iconic landmarks. So we left Linda's Chase and we've come to a spot called Vivian Bay, which as you can see behind me, the water is absolutely stunning here. So we're definitely going to chill out here for the rest of the day. We might do a bit of swimming. I think there is actually a rock pool that we can get to, and I have every intention of going fishing and catching a fish for dinner. I will be out there for the rest of the afternoon if I have to. So let me show you guys this spot. I'm going to throw the drone up because the water is just the clearest blue. Slight change of plans. We just had a guy walk past who caught a huge fish out spearfishing, so I'm like, you know what, let's just give it a go. So I'm going to go out into the reef. We shouldn't have to go out too deep to catch anything, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So we're going to cook up the fish now. I did actually fillet this on the beach earlier today, so I just filleted it up, I popped it in the fridge. We're going to be cutting this into smaller sections, and we're going to actually be wrapping it up in some rice paper rolls. So a little bit different, and we'll serve this with some salad. But as far as the fish that I caught, I actually had to ask this because I had no idea, but I think it's a dusky morwong or something like that. So hopefully it tastes good. We'll find out. I'm sure enough flavour and we can make anything taste good. So for our little rice paper rolls, we're just going to dunk our rice paper roll in the water, and then we're just going to layer it with the fish that we've pre-cooked. We've got some carrots and spinach, and I'm going to put in some rice as well, and then we're just cooking it in butter so that the rice paper roll actually crisps up. And then we've got this like yummy little like dumpling style, and we're going to be serving that with some salad. So today is actually our very last day on Kangaroo Island. So we are on the boat back over to South Australia, actually later on this afternoon, so not until 7:30 p.m. So we've got the entire day to be able to explore a little bit more. Last night we camped out at Murray Lagoon campsite. So this is about 30 minutes inland of Vivian Bay where we were yesterday. We just could not find a campsite in that area, but this has probably been our favorite so far. It's super quiet. It is incredibly clean, so I do highly recommend this. So we might backtrack first up this morning, head on over to Seal Bay, and then I think we'll just sort of continue along the coast until we make our way back over to the boat. But there is still so much to see, so we're going to have some coffee first and we'll get into it. I've actually come back down to Vivian Bay. I bought some bait yesterday, which I haven't actually used, so we're just going to do a little bit of fishing here off the jetty, and then we're going to slowly start making our way down because we don't have too many more spots that we actually want to check out in this area. But yeah, see if we can catch anything and go from there. So we ended up trying to fish for 3 hours with zero luck in doing so. I was literally trying to catch anything from like squid or whiting, but nothing was biting. It did give me a little bit more faith that no one else was catching anything either. So maybe it's not me, but I won't be giving up my day job anytime soon. One really cool thing though, someone gave me a tip that apparently Vivian Bay have like their general store that do apparently the world's best whiting burger. So we did actually go and check that out, have lunch there. I'll admit it was pretty good, although I had nothing to compare it to, so I'll have to take that one as gospel that it is the world's best. But from there, we've come out to Wheaton's Beach. This is going to be our final stop off before we head over to Dudley Beach, so let's check out this spot and then we'll keep going. So we came all the way out to Dudley Wines thinking that that would be a perfect closeout to the video, but unfortunately it actually did close at 4:30 p.m. So that actually offers a beautiful vantage point of South Australia when you're at the winery, but we did find a little second best option with the view behind us, so I can show you guys anyway. But as far as Kangaroo Island, I would highly recommend this location. I think you could spend thousands going overseas to see beaches like this, so definitely put it on your list. I would probably say the only downfall is that it is called Kangaroo Island and we saw minimal kangaroos to say the least. But as always guys, thank you so much for following along. I hope you guys have enjoyed the last two videos, especially showcasing all of these beautiful spots, and I will see you guys all in the next one.